Jim. It's too bad he didn't live long enough to make it to Sonora Town. I sure hate to bury him out here. He's 30 miles from nowhere.
Worst fire I ever did see. My whole store went in 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, all right. But I seen 'em worse. Up in Maryville one time, a fire started in the upper half of town, burned up the upper half, then traveled on down to the lower half. Well, by the time they finally got it out in the lower half, the upper half was all rebuilt. Yeah.
I got the flowers, Pa.
Yeah? You water the mules?
Yeah, I watered the mules.
Well, as soon as they're finished with that burying, we'll be moving on.
Moving, always moving. Pa, ain't we ever gonna stop?
Well, I can't rightly say, honey. Some folks is born to move, and some folks is born to set. And me, when I learned to talk, the word they taught me was goodbye. That and where's my hat are all I'll need until I die. Aching for to stop, but always aching for to go. Searching, but for what I never will know. I was born under a wandering star. I was born under a wandering star. When I get to heaven, tie me to a tree where I'll begin to roam, and soon you know where I will be. I was born under a wandering star, a wandering star. Jennifer, you see all them stars up there? Every one of them is a man's soul. Wherever his star goes, he's got to follow. You see that big one right there? That one's mine. I was born under a wandering star, a wandering.
You know, Babe, it don't seem right to just cover him up and walk away.
Why don't you say one of them passing on speeches, Ben? You know, one of them eulogies.
Yeah, Pa. Somebody ought to introduce him up there. You know how the Lord feels about gold miners.
Oh, yeah, well, all right, I reckon you're right. Well, kneel down, everybody. I'll have a whack at it. What the hell?
Take off your hat, Pa.
Lord, my name's Ben Rumson. I ain't no man of the cloth, so I hope you forgive me for talking to you. The only reason I'm doing it is that this here Jim Newberry was a friend of ours. And before you make up your mind about him, we'd like to put in a few words of recommendation.
That's damn good, Ben.
Thank you. He was a good man, Lord. I dug gold with him at 14 camps. He never jumped nobody's claim. Never took nothing that wasn't his. Never drank too much. Well, except in this time, when he was so fallen down drunk, he didn't even know the town was on fire. Which reminds me, Lord, I'd like to thank you for sparing me and my daughter Jennifer.
Talk about Jim, Ben.
She's 18 years old, and she can't read or write. But I promise you, if I ever strike a decent vein, I'm going to send her east, where she can get teased into being a fine lady like her mother was, which you've already met.
Get back to Jim, Ben.
You want to be next? Lord, as I was saying, Jim was a hard-working man who never got what was due him, just like me. Day after day, we'd be the first ones up at the diggings. Ash up. And night after night, we'd be the last ones to leave. And what do we got to show for it? Nothing! Damn it, Lord, you owe him a good eternity! Yeah, and if you're not too busy, you might keep an eye on me, too.
Pa, it's gold.
What have I got to show for all the grief and sweat I dropped on this world? I got no home, no money, no luck, nothing but my kid. Do I have to die like Jim here to get paid back?
Look, Pa, it's gold, gold.
So, anyway, here's Jim, Lord. I hope you make him happy up there forever and ever. I stake this claim. Amen. Now get him out of there.